Hello there, everybody. We're going to be playing some Dear Esther today. So this should be interesting, I would imagine. Yeah, that seems good. So let's start going through Dear Esther. I guess I can't really call it a game. That's what many tell me. Dear Esther's not a game. It's a story. So, you know what? Sit back and enjoy the story. I don't know if I should even, talk. Most of the times I might not. I don't know. Let's just see how my mood is and if I am in a talkative mood or not. So let's start it. We'll start at the lighthouse, okay? Yes, I want to play this chapter. If I'm even playing it. Do. It's another one of those loading screens. Loading screens. Loading screens. It just keeps on loading. 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 Just gonna be loading. Loading. Oh, I got 3 more balls, 2 more balls. Oh, no. Stuck on 2 balls. Oh, it's done.
Dear Esther, the morning after I was washed ashore, salt in my ears, sand in my mouth, and the waves always at my ankles, I felt as though everything had conspired to this one last shipwreck. I remembered nothing but water, stones in my belly and my shoes, threatening to drag me under to where only the most listless of creatures swim.
Okay. Hey, flashlight. Is there even an action button? Or I can zoom. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. What am I doing? Okay, there's nothing in there. Oh, what the? Okay. So it doesn't seem like there's anything in here. We're in here? Paint, paint, and more paint. Can't even, use it. Okay, then. Can't even jump. Should I go left, right? Doesn't even tell me. Can I go up the lighthouse? Let's see if I can go up the lighthouse. Dum-dum-dum. Nope. Nope. Something in the distance down there. Looks like a radio station. I don't want to go left. I want to go up. I'm going right. Doop-a-doop-boop. Boo-doo-boo. Okay then. Man, it looks... I like the atmosphere, like this whole backside of the country. Oh my god. Don't fall. Okay. Oh, I made it. Just keep on walking.
Donnelly reported the legend of the hermit, a holy man who sought solitude in its most pure form. Allegedly, he rode here from the mainland in a boat without a bottom, so all the creatures of the sea could rise at night to converse with him. How disappointed he must have been with their chatter. Perhaps now, when all that haunts the ocean is the rubbish dumped from the tankers, he'd find more peace. They say he threw his arms wide in a valley on the south side, and the cliff opened up to provide him shelter. Cool. They say he died of fever 116 years later.
Jesus.
The shepherds left gifts for him at the mouth of the cave, but Donnelly records they never claimed to have seen him. I have visited the cave and I have left my gifts, but like them, I appear to be an unworthy subject of his solitude.
Okay. Seems like a dead end. Okay then. Let's keep going. What way do I go? Whoa. I'm on the beach. Getting a tan. Let's keep moving. Can't even pick that up. It's a lobster cage. And more lobster cages. Just wash up on shore. Can I go walking in the water? Whoa. Whoa. That fucking scary. I'm not going in that.
At night, you can see the lights sometimes from a passing tanker or trawler. From up on the cliffs, they are mundane. But down here, they fugue into ambiguity. For instance, I cannot readily tell if they belong above or below the waves. The distinction now seems banal. Why not everything and all at once? There's nothing better to do here than indulge in contradictions whilst waiting for the fabric of life to unravel.
What is this? It's a good thing what the tide is not in. 'Cause it looks like this is where the tide would be. It's a good thing it's back. So I just keep following this path, where this path leads me.
I have found the ship's manifest, crumpled and waterlogged under a stash of paint cans. It tells me that along with this present cargo, there was a large quantity of antacid yogurt bound for the European market. It must have washed out to sea. God knows there are no longer gulls or goats here to eat it.
Let's go up here. Pointless. Do I have to turn around? Seems like an invisible wall. So I'm going to be turning around. Now I am pressing W to get the story to go even more. I want to turn the page. Kind of lost. See, what is this? What is this? Dum dee dum dum. Dum dee dum dum dum. There's nothing. Pretty cool atmosphere though. I'm a little scared. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Can't even run. Just keep going. Both those ways seem like dead ends. Boy, wait. No, it's not. Keep going back. Keep going back. Oh, what did I fall? Gotta run back up those stairs, and then go forward again. Okay. See, I think I gotta head that way, the way I'm looking. But I gotta go up these stairs. Without any running. It's gonna take forever. Dum de dum dum. Dum de dum dum dum. Just keep climbing these stairs. Keep climbing these stairs. Going to see what's going on. Gotta find some Esther. Or is Esther me? I don't know. I am a little confused. I don't know what is going on in this story. Some man lived in a cave, found a manifest on a ship crumpled up underneath a paint can.
Donnelly's book had not been taken out from the library since 1974. I decided it would never be missed as I slipped it under my coat and avoided the librarian's gaze on the way out. If the subject matter is obscure, the writer's literary style is even more so. It is not the text of a stable or trustworthy reporter. Perhaps it is fitting that my only companion in these last days should be a stolen book written by a dying man.
Yeah. What's wrong with you? I say, what's wrong with you?
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boat, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this, to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh. They were God-fearing people, those shepherds. There was no love in the relationship. Donnelly tells me that they had one Bible that was passed around in strict rotation. It was stolen by a visiting monk in 1776, 2 years before the island was abandoned altogether. In the interim, I wonder, did they assign chapter and verse to the stones and grasses, marking the geography with a superimposed significance, that they could actually walk the Bible and inhabit its contradiction?
No, that was kind of eerie.
Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
Do Do I go through this cave?
I find myself increasingly unable to find that point where the hermit ends and Paul and I begin. We are woven into a sodden blanket, stuffed into the bottom of a boat to stop the leak and hold back the ocean. My neck aches from staring up at the aerial. It mirrors the dull throb in my gut where I am sure I've begun to form another stone. In my dreams, it forms into a perfect representation of Lot's wife, head over her shoulder, staring along the motorway at the approaching traffic in a vacuum of fatalistic calm.
Did the hermit do this? Nothing about the fish or clothing there? Okay. What about the tree? No? Nothing about the tree? Okay. So I just go around in circles. And I come back out the cave. Fair enough, fair enough. So I think I gotta go straight towards that radio tower, I guess. Don't give a fuck about your boat. I'm not going over there. Okay. One hand on my chin, the other hand on my keyboard. Don't even need my mouse. Oh, wait. Oh, oh, oh. So today, I came up from the water and I pissed my pants. Say what? I pissed my pants. What? Pissed my what? No. Just don't. Just don't have that conversation with yourself. Richard, you don't need that.
I dreamt I stood in the center of the sun, and the solar radiation cooked my heart from the inside. My teeth will curl, and my fingernails fall off into my pockets like loose change. If I could stomach, I'd eat, but all I seem capable of is salt water. With livestock still here, I could turn feral and gorge. I'm as emaciated as a body on a slab, opened up for a premature source of death. I've rowed to this island in a heart without a bottom, all the bacteria of my gut rising up to sing to me.
Shitty bones. Hey, what's this? Keep moving. So wait, am I Esther? And am I reading notes to myself? Or am I writing a note to myself? Which will be the last note I write? Or do I have amnesia and I don't know who I am? But apparently not, because he talks about what he was doing before or something. He was on some boat. So let's go down. Well, I guess that was the end of chapter 1. Cool. So I'm on chapter 2. Cool. So I still don't know what's going on.
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome brake services. But although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
It just seems like I should go to these boats. Is that a chest? Is that a chest? That has nothing I can use? Because I don't have a use button? I don't even have a jump button. Garbage washing up on shore. Oh, how great it is to be a human and we can just drop garbage wherever we'd like. It's in this crate. It's in this crate. Fuck all's in this crate. Well, maybe if I walk beside it, maybe something might activate. And it might get another one of those weird things he says. Da 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 da. I don't even have a crouch. What is this? What is this? Fucking boat is pointless. Can't even get on it. Can't even get on it and be like, I'm on a boat, motherfucker. No, I can't. Because I got no jump button. Or I would have been already on it. And I'd be jumping around right now. As you can hear, nothing. All I got is a zoom. So I can zoom in on where I gotta go, I guess. Scope out this area before you walk somewhere and realize it is fucking pointless. But I see something in the distance. It's like a buoy. See that buoy? Boop. 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 Wonder who it's sending those radio frequencies to.
There must be a hole in the bottom of the boat. How else could new hermits have arrived?
Is that it? Is that all you got? Is that all you got for me? The fucking... What is this? An invisible wall? What is this? I guess I gotta go that way? But the tower's that way. I don't know. Say what? Came that way. Did I come that way? No, I came that way. Where did I come this way?
I had kidney stones and you visited me in the hospital.
Whoa.
After the operation, when I was still half submerged in anesthetic, your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
So Esther got ran over by a car? Is that what you're telling me, buddy? Are you the drunk? Or do you just have the kidney stones? And that sucks. Must hurt.
Is this what Paul saw through his windscreen? Not Lot's wife looking over her shoulder, but a scar in the hillside, falling away to black forever.
I think I can actually fall down there. I don't want to. Dum de dum. Dum da dum. Dum de dum.
I've begun my ascent on the green slope of the western side. I've looked deep into the mountain from the shaft and understood that I must go up and then find the way under. I will stash the last vestiges of my civilization in the stone walls and work deeper from there. I'm drawn by the aerial and the cliff edge. There is some form of rebirth waiting for me there.
Say what? Where do you get this flashlight from? That's what I want to know. Just had it when he fell off his boat. Weird.
The bothy was constructed originally in the early 1700s. By then, shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it. There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him either.
So, I guess that's all paint?
When the oil lamps ran out, I didn't pick up a torch, but used the moonlight to read by. When I've pulled the last shreds of sense from it, I will throw Donnelly's book from the cliffs and perhaps myself with it. Maybe it will wash back up through the caves and erupt from the spring when the rain comes, making its return to the hermit's cave. Perhaps it will be back on the table when I wake. I think I may have thrown it into the sea several times before.
Go up and then back down and go through the cave? Is that what you're saying? I made my slope and then I gotta go down? I gotta go up and around? I'm confused. Doesn't take much for me to get confused, but I'm confused.
In a footnote, the editor comments that at this point, Donnelly was going insane as syphilis tore through his system like a drunk driver. He's not to be trusted. Many of his claims are unsubstantiated, and although he does paint a colourful picture, much of what he says may have been derived directly from his fever. But I've been here, and I know, as Donnelly did, that this place is always half imagined. Even the rocks and caves will shimmer and blur with the right eyes.
So is he the writer?
They found Jakobsen in early spring. The thaw had only just come. Even though he'd been dead nearly 7 months, his body had been frozen right down to the nerves and had not even begun to decompose. He'd struggled halfway down the cliff path, perhaps looking for some lost goat, or perhaps in a delirium, and expired, curled into a claw right under the winter moon. Even the animals shunned his corpse. The mainlanders thought to bring it home unlucky. Donnelly claims they dragged it to the caves to thaw out and rot, but he is proving an unreliable witness.
Strange. I'm in a fucking broken boat, motherfucker. Bunch of ships wreck on this island. Wait. Am I on this lost island? Dum-de-dum-dum-dum.
Climbing down to the caves, I slipped and fell and have injured my leg. I think the femur is broken. It is clearly infected. The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on waves, winter tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stones. I struggled back to the bothy to rest, but it has become clear that there is only one way this is likely to end. The medical supplies I looted from the trawler have suddenly found their purpose. They will keep me lucid for my final ascent.
Why is the candle lit? Oh my god! Oh, that wasn't too far. It was like a foot. So I guess that's the end of chapter 2, and I'm on chapter 3 now? I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Oh god, I don't know. I'm just walking. That's what I'm doing. I'm walking. I'm just... Oh. Oh, hey. 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 Shit. Shit, son.
Did Jakobsen crawl this far? Can I identify the scratches his nails ruined into the rocks? Am I following him cell for cell, inch for inch? Why did he turn back on himself and not carry through to the ascent?
Oh, ho, ho, ho. But there's a candle. Someone came this way. Who's around here? Oh, I say. Do do do. I need some like theme music. It's like dum da dum da da dum da dum da dum da da dum da dum 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 dum. But a minute, na 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 na. But a minute, na 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 na. But a minute, na 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 na. Ooh, nice caves. Glow in the dark shit creeps the out of me. Okay. Whoa, what am I flying? What the?
There is no other direction, no other exit from this motorway. Speeding past this junction, I saw you waiting at the roadside, a one last drink in your trembled hands.
The fuck am I flying? Alright. Should I go up? Or am I flying, or is the cave just getting smaller? Optic illusion. Wait. I can do this. Da 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 da. Crap. This would be really dangerous here. You'd slip and fall so easily. But not this man. This man, even with a broken femur, he can still keep on going, man. He just keeps going. He's hauling shit. He's just like, I gotta make my ascent. Let's do this! Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. Do I go down or up? Go this way. I think I'm supposed to go down. I went up. Blood. Creepy. It sounds like a toilet. Hello, 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 hello. Echo, 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 echo. Hello. Who's there? I wonder what movie that was from. Give you a hint, it was from the 80s.
I am traveling through my own body, following the line of infection from the shattered femur towards the heart. I swallow fistfuls of painkillers to stay lucid.
Fucking
In
right.
my delirium, I see the twin lights of the moon and the Ariel shining to me through the rocks.
I am so confused. Which is the right way I go? Man, the man with a broken femur, he's fucking going. Damn, bud. Damn.
When I was coming round from the operation, I remember the light they shone in my eyes to check for pupil contraction.
Oh.
It was like staring up at a moonlit sky from the bottom of a well. People moved at the summit, but I could not tell if you were one of them.
The fuck? All this is how you build a nuclear bomb. Something from something a city? It scares me. I hope I'm going the right way, because it'd suck if I have to turn around. Shit. Okay then. Let's go through here. I gotta walk through a waterfall. Don't go chasing waterfall. I am. Leave me alone. Oh! Say what the fuck is going on here? Do I swim up? Do I swim to these cars? What do I do? Can I die? What in the fuck is going on here? So it looks like a car accident. What in God's name just fucking happened? Climb, I need breath. I need breath. Salty. Oh. No, actually, probably this water would taste amazing. Like, just think of the filtered system that it's doing, a natural filter system. It's beautiful, though. Okay. So, let's go up and out of this cave. Dum da dum da dum dum. So, what the fuck just happened there in that water? I do not know. I do not know. My mind's went, and I was like, what? What? I mean to say what? But guess what? I got 2 more balls and then it's loaded. And I say load as I crumple my fist. Okay then. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. You got anything to say to me? I guess not. Oh my god, the fucking moon is out. I am gonna go towards the candle.
The moon over the Sanford Junction, headlights in your retinas. Donnelly drove a grey hatchback without a bottom. All the creatures of the tarmac rose to sing to him. All manner of symbols crudely scrawled across the cliff face of my unrest. My life reduced to an electrical diagram. All my gulls have taken flight. They will no longer roost on these outcrops. The lure of the moon over the Sanford Junction is too strong.
Okay then.
Dear Esther, I find each step harder and heavier. I drag Donnelly's corpse on my back across these rocks, and all I hear are his whispers of guilt, his reminders, his burnt letters, his neatly folded clothes. He tells me I was not drunk at all.
So wait, I killed Esther? It's defibs. Just got chills down my back. I know how to use a defibrillator. Well, the new ones that talk to me. Okay. Shit's crazy. Nothing. Who is that? Is that Esther? Or am I Esther? I am still confused. All I know is this guy that I am was drunk and hit somebody and killed them, and I think that was his love of his life. Is that the story so far? I don't know. I don't know. Just follow the candles and shit. Remember the car accident. I say remember. Okay. Well, the caves are fuck all in it.
Hall by the roadside, by the exit for Damascus, all ticking and cooled, all feathers and remorse, all of these signals routed like traffic through the circuit diagrams of our guts, those badly written boats torn bottomless in the swells, washing us forever ashore.
Okay. Just keep following these candles. I'm still wondering who lit these candles, and it sounds windy, so how are the candles still lit?
From here, I can see my armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic, and I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
You're creepy, dude. Creepy. I just want to know what's in here. Then I will go up those stairs. Was this where I was living? Eggs. Eggs. Seems like there's a clock tower. Is that where I'm heading? Feels like that's where I'm heading. So, and it's like the only thing that's been in the distance that's been flashing like that. So I'm going to guess it's where I'm going to go. And then I probably like jump off the cliff or something. I don't know. Just from what he's been saying, it sounds like where he's heading. It's had enough. And all those letters are to Esther. But Esther is the woman that he killed in a car crash. And he's in a coma.
I will drag my leg behind me. I will drag it like a crumpled hatchback, tires blown and sparking across the dimming lights of my vision. I'm running out of painkillers and am following the flicker of the moon home. When Paul keeled over dead on the road to Damascus, they restarted his heart with the jump leads from a crumpled hatchback. It took 21 attempts to convince it to wake up.
So Paul survived. But his love didn't make it, I guess.
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
Do I jump? Is that what he's saying? I don't know. I think I have to go higher. Like, he's the paper airplane, and she's the boat. And when he jumps off the cliff, they will meet. Because he dropped all of the boats in the water. Is that what he's saying? Still trying to figure it out. I never thought I was the smartest man. But I do know what love is.
If only Donnelly had experienced this, he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
Shitty bones. So is this all in his mind and he's crazy? Is that what he's saying? And he's coming to realize this? And when he lets go, that's when he'll be free?
Returning to my car afterwards, hands still shaking, and a head split open by the impact. Goodbye to tearful aunts and traumatized uncles. Goodbye to the phenomenal. Goodbye to the tangible. Goodbye Wolverhampton. Goodbye Sanford. Goodbye Cromer. Goodbye Damascus. This cliff path is slippery in the dew. It is hard to climb with such an infection. I must carve out the bad flesh and sling it from the aerial. I must become infused with the very air.
Carving out the bad skin, that's brutal. I think I'm almost there. He keeps talking about like getting to the top of something. Feel like this is it. Just keep going. Just keep going, buddy. You can do it. Even with your broken femur, you can do it. Just do it. Slippery, slippery slope upstairs. Dum de dum 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 dum. Okay then. How many more stairs do I go? Oh, it seems so close, but yet it's so far.
He was not drunk, Esther. He was not drunk at all. He had not drunk with Donnelly or Spat Jacobson back at the sea. He had not careered across the lost shores and terminal beaches of this nascent archipelago. He did not intend his bonnet to be crumpled like a spent tissue by the impact. His windscreen was not star-studded all over like a map of the heavens. His paintwork etched with circuit diagrams, strange fish to call the gulls away. The phosphorescence of the skid marks lighting the M5 all the way from Exeter to Damascus.
Damn. Get up there with your broken femur. Came. You're almost there. Dangerous. Keep going.
I have run out of places to climb. I will abandon this body and take to the air.
See? Sounds like he's going to jump off the cliff.
Dear Esther, I have burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him. There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon, that they will not forget you. We've always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jakobsen flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
He's doing it. Jesus Christ, he did it. He fucking did it. Is there going to be a splat on the ground? Because I fucked up if there is. Or is it going to be like, is he going to turn into something and start flying? Fucking turn into a bird. He turned into the pigeons. Is that what happened? No, I was I like the whole idea of what they were doing there. I like that. Yeah, it wasn't a game. So this shouldn't have been sold as a game. Or ever being said it is a game. Because it's not a game. It was an adventure of storytelling. It was just a story. Holy crap, great atmosphere in that game. Whew. I have goosebumps because of that ending. Goosebumps. Is that it? Is there more, or is that it? I think that's it. Why is my screen just black now? Well, I think that's the end of this video. So if you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you hated it, hit the dislike button. I don't care which one you press. Just press it. If you want to ask me a question or leave a comment or tell me that I suck, go ahead, put it in the comments. And if you enjoy what I'm doing and you want to see more, subscribe, because there will be a ton more content of me putting shit out. Yes, I'm not doing like the newest games. I am just showcasing the games that I think that need to be shown. Yes, this wasn't a game, but I still feel like it probably should have been showcased. This was my first time playing it, so I had no idea what the hell was going on. It was enjoyable. So, yeah. You guys enjoy your rest of your day. I'm sure I will. Until next time. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the favorites. And share it. Thank you. Take her easy.